No, James at Big Ten Media Day was just talking about you and how he wants there to be a lot more hype around you this year. And the attention, obviously, that the room has had over the last couple of years. What do you want that step to be for yourself this year?
For me, I've never been worried about, the media side of things or, the big talk. I always just, kept my head down and worked hard. That's what I've been doing. That's what I'm going to keep doing this year. I'm not going to change my approach to, how I've been doing things. I feel like the way I've been approaching years past and this last year and then this upcoming year, I think I had a great approach. I knew what was going to happen going into the season. Tyler was definitely the big star player for us. So I was just going to do what I needed to do to help him to be successful too. So this year I'm just going to help the team to be successful. So.
What do you think are some of the things that you've learned from Theo, from Tyler over the years to be able to step into this position now?
Just being physical. That's something you don't really hear about, but learning physicality as a tight end is probably one of the hardest things. Just being a dude on the team, someone that the coaches and the players can count on.
Yeah.
So that's, it can be a lot of stress, but it's something that, and when it happens for you, it's going to be so much easier throughout the whole season. It definitely. Last year, things just started clicking for me, and I got a lot of respect from the players and the coaches, just from being myself. So I'm just gonna keep doing that.
How do you think your relationship with Drew has grown, and how do you think we could see that unfold?
I think it's grown pretty good. We got together this summer and just getting the ball thrown. So I think it's excited to see what happens this year.
What about with Andy? How does he want to try to utilize this year and get the best of your talents?
Andy always has a lot of things going in and out of the offense, so I think he tried to utilize us in a way that is very unique. So he has a lot of formations and stuff that we're going to be doing just to get the ball to each player to make a play. So I don't think it's going to be one play specific, but I think it's going to be a whole bunch of players in a specific play doing their thing.
You've grown significantly going back to freshman year to where you are now. What goes into that? What are some of the things that people don't see?
The eating. It's hard going from 200 pounds to 250 pounds. So that's been a long journey. I'm just trying to maintain that weight too. Trying to keep your weight up, and then trying to go from that to also blocking guys bigger than you too. So I think that's just a lot of aspects that people don't really see that goes in the tight end. But that's mainly those two big parts. Just keep your weight up because that just helps you with everything there.
What do you think's been the biggest step for you as a receiver to be able to improve and continually get better year by year?
Last year, y'all got a lot to see, a lot of my run blocking skills. So,
yeah.
I'm very excited to see what happens, when I'm actually able to get the ball in, action and be able to, produce more yardage. So, I think that's just, it's going to be a surprise to y'all. And, just to see what I can do after the ball.
Sky high expectations, obviously, this year. How do you try to manage that and hone it in? And do you guys block out the outside noise? Do you hear it? How do you manage that?
You can't just ignore it. I know it's there. We all know it's there. It's just something that they can't let it affect you and how you play and how you come in every day and work. So I never let it affect me. I knew what was going to be after Tyler left. I knew they were going to count on me to be the next guy coming up. So I just set my head down, do what I do, keep working hard, and I'm gonna keep doing me.
One last thing for you. The Orange Bowl.
Yeah.
I was there. It was a real experience just to be a part of it. But really for you guys, I think the bond that continued to build with Nick coming back, Katron coming back, Drew coming back, defensively, Wheatley, and so many other guys. Why do you think there was such significant buy-in to go all in this year to get the job done?
I think it's the way we built our team up. In the past couple years, I don't think I could say that we had strong team chemistry, but I think in these last couple of years I've been here now, the team and in the chemistry between us is just so strong that we just all have a bond with each other. I think it's more just we have our friendships and that just leads to bigger relationships and this us being brought together. So I think us having our strong team chemistry just helps us improve as a team and help us stay together too. Even when we know coaches are leaving, people are leaving, stuff changes, I think it helps us to stay together.